Welcome back, everybody, to another video. Today we're here with my 2024 Dodge Ram 2500. We're doing PowerStop Awesomeness brakes. They're the Z36 pack, the extreme towing pack. So I'm going to take you through part numbers, tools, everything you need. So like, share, subscribe, put a comment down below. Tell me I'm fat and ugly. Help me out with the algorithm so I'm not so poor. And let's get into it. The front brake pads are Z36-2223. The rear brake pads are Z36-2225. The rear driver's side rotor is an AR8374XL. The rear passenger side rotor is an AR8374XR. The front driver's side rotor is an AR8373XL. The front passenger side rotor is an AR8373XR. Jack up the front end and take a 24mm socket and remove the lug nuts. Take the wheel and move it off to the side. Pop your hood. You're going to come in here, loosen up this cap, just take it off, because what's going to happen is we're going to compress the pistons on the brake caliper, and then the fluid level is going to rise. And if you don't have this off, you're going to build up air pressure in here. Put a screwdriver or pry bar in here. You're going to slowly pull and compress the caliper until the pistons are all the way in. Use a 16mm wrench. You're going to remove this bolt and this bolt down here. Then we can grab the caliper, move it on top of the ball joint for safe storage while we do the rest. Take the brake pads out, throw them in the garbage. Trash. This shit is trash. We have to remove the brake caliper bracket. You got a 24mm bolt down there and a 24mm bolt right here. Remove both of those and put this thing on your bench. These stupid little clips, once you take these off, you're going to throw them in the trash forever. So just grab a flathead, bend the crap out of it. Grab a pair of dikes, not the female kind, the actual tool kind. Cut this metal and throw it in the trash. Now that those clips are off, rotor's all flexy, pull this off and throw it in the trash. Grab the brake cleaner. You're going to spray both sides of the rotor. After spraying both sides with the brake cleaner, put the rotor on. Put 2 lug nuts to hold it against the hub while we install all these other parts. Take a flathead screwdriver. You're going to pop these clips out of the caliper bracket like so. We're going to take all 4 of these off and put the new ones on. The new ones are here in the bag. And we're just going to pop the new ones in the place of the old ones after we clean up some of this brake dust so it's not so ugly. Alright, we got the new clips. We got this thing all cleaned off, nice and pretty. Take these pins, pop them out one by one. We're going to grab the lube and we're going to clean off and re-lube these pins and put the pins back in the hole. Alright, we grab this lube. We lube the pin like so. We squeeze it out. Ugh. Put a bunch of lube on it. Wiggle it around with your finger. Cover the whole pin. Then jam it back in the hole. Alright, once you put these pins back in with the lube, grab them big bolts again. You're going to put the bracket back into place. Once you get the bolt in, grab your torque wrench and torque these guys down. It's pretty high torque. Slide in the new brake pads on both sides. Then put your caliper back on and finger start the two bolts that hold the caliper to the bracket. Tighten these 2 caliper bolts, one there, one there. Now go inside the car, pump the brake a few times to tighten up here. Then we're going to remove these 2 lug nuts and put the wheel back on. After putting together the one corner, you're going to do the same exact steps on the other side of the vehicle. After that, we're going to go to the back. Jack up the rear wheel, remove the lug nuts, and move the tire out of your way. Stick your screwdriver or caliper in there and pry over the caliper to compress the pistons. You're going to use a 16mm wrench for this bolt and that bolt down there, which will let us take the caliper off and set it over here. Remove the brake pads, throw them in the garbage. The rear caliper brackets held on with 21mm bolts. You have one here and one here. Remove these little lock washer things and throw them in the trash. Use a flathead and a pair of dikes, little side cutters, whatever, and just rip them off and throw them in the trash. After getting those clips off, you just take the rotor off, throw it in the trash. Now we're just going to clean this up a little bit. These still have lots of meat, so I'm not going to replace the parking brake. The only time I even use it is when I'm setting up my trailer, so there's no point. Just clean it and we can slide on our new rotor. The rotors will be labeled with a sticker. Let me show you. So here is the rotor. It says rear driver's side. Now we're going to spray with brake cleaner inside of here, as well as the back and the front, and then we'll put it on and hold it there with some lug nuts. So we're going to do the same thing we did on the front. Pop these clips off like so. Those are going to go in the trash. Then we're going to grab this pin, pull it out, clean it like so. Okay, nice and shiny. Grab your lube that comes with it. Put a bunch on like so. I guess it's not really a bunch, but then spread it out nice and evenly. So just make it look nice and uniform. Then as I'm sliding this in, rotate it. Rotate it. Just keep rotating. Boom. And just make sure it moves nice and free. And then do that again to the other side here. Clean it with the wire brush now. Just go around the whole bracket, making it look pretty. Grab these clips. You're going to put them on with this tab towards the outside and this big area towards the back. So, for instance here, we just got to push that guy on. So it looks like that. So the tab goes out away from the rotor. This goes out away from the rotor. And this piece goes in towards the bracket here. Start these bolts back in by hand and then tighten them down. Guten tight, which is German for really tight. Slide the brake pads in. You start off on an angle like that, and then you tap them in, and the clip should look like this on the top and the bottom. Grab your caliper, put the caliper back on, and start the two bolts here and here by hand. Bam, this side's all done. Now I just need to put the wheel back on, torque down the lug nuts, and go to the other side of the vehicle and do it one more time. After you've pumped the brakes, you can go ahead and put this lid back on and tighten it. If you want to flush the system, you're going to need a second person where they just push the brake, hold it, you open and close the bleeder valve, push, they'll let go, push again, open and close it, push, and then this will constantly keep going down because it's coming out of the bleeder valve. Then you can top this off with fresh fluid Then all your lines will be clean. As soon as you say push, you open the bleeder and it comes out perfectly clear. You know that it is clean from here all the way to the back or front or wherever. Once you get all 4 corners done, you're gonna pump the brake until it gets hard, then turn it on, then pump the brake until it feels good and hard. And then you're just gonna go brake them in. So you're gonna drive up to 40 miles an hour, slam on the brakes. Drive back up to 40 miles an hour, slam on the brakes. You're gonna do that 5 times. Then you're gonna drive a little bit to let the brakes cool down, and then you're all done. You can go home, park it, or you can do whatever you wanna do. But that's all there is to this job. Hopefully I saved you money. Please like, share, subscribe. Please put a comment below. I'm poor. Put Fat Guy's Poor in the comments below if you made it this far. Till next time, wrench on.